Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest P99. And today we are on the green server on the level 28 Shadow Knight. Just wanted to show y'all something real quick. I thought it was pretty cool. I was in my former camp location, the Barbarians in Western Karana, right? And I was showing y'all it was the bard with the barbarian on the dock and everything. I thought it was a good little camp. I would still probably be there, um, but I want to make some different videos and stuff. The lag should work itself out here, by the way. But in this one, I want to show you me killing a level 30 as a level 28. So I'm level 28. The NPC is level 30. I just tried it. I got a wild hair. I was like, hey, let's try to kill Ulrich here. So we got the bard in the house there. You got the one barbarian down at the docks, and then there was Ulrich. He's walking back and forth, pathing in between the houses. He got on me. He got on my ass a couple times. I had to run him to the zone a couple times. One of the times I was like, screw this guy. I'm just gonna hit him with engulfing darkness. You know how it goes. So I think like he only got on me like twice probably. You guys saw it on the video, and then one other time, maybe three times. But like the last time, I'm like, I'm gonna try to hit him with engulfing and see what happens. Now that I'm level 28. So in this video, I'm 28. I have like a bub in, and it actually hit. And I was like, all right, this is cool. Maybe I'll try fear. And then fear worked. And I swear he was red the first time I did it, but maybe he was yellow and I just didn't check. But as you can see there, I hit him with engulfing. I'm trying to hit him with fear. He does hit me pretty hard, but he's hit me for 62. I'm hitting him for 27. My pet's on him, probably barely touching him because he's yellow at this point. But he is 2 levels higher than me. I guess that's how it works. I hit him there for 97, 45. He's feared now, fear kiting him. But I've done this before on my Necro. I think it was in Oasis, where I did like some yellow gators, some red gators, stuff like that. But he broke fear there. So I'm running to get a little bit of distance between me and him. And then I'm going to turn around and try to fear again. And let's see if we get it. No, he resisted. So that's how it's going to go a lot of the time. He's going to resist a lot. It's all going to depend whether or not you can hit him with stuff. And I think one time I had to use harm touch. I'm not sure if it's in this footage or not. I think I kill him like 3 times in this footage, maybe 2. But he never killed me. That's one thing. I either zone him or I beat him, and most of the time I'm beating him now. I just hit him for 99. Did you see that? That was pretty good. So the only way I'm going to be able to beat this guy is if I can keep him feared, So we got to hope that fear hits. And, golfing would be the second most important thing. Maybe even the first. That way we can slow him down so if we have to run. But this one's close. I think this is where I do use the harm touch, which thankfully hits. Let's see here. So we're trying to fear him. It's just not happening. Still not happening. He's resisting. We're down to 20%. Boom, I hit him with the harm touch, and down he goes. So just based off of that fight there, you would think it would not be a good idea. And I am kind of playing with fire. I don't know. I just got kind of bored, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to, not really bored, but I was like, let's test ourselves. Let's see if we can beat Ulrich. He's level 30. I'm level 28. Let's just see what happens. Like I said, as I was running away from him one time, I tried to hit him with engulfing. It worked. I tried to hit him with fear. It worked. It stuck for a while, and I was hitting him with my axe, getting him real good, and I killed him. I'm like, okay, that was cool. That was fun. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have fun. So, killing this dude is fun because it's a super risky thing. I'm bound in Agak. You know what I mean? It's not even smart. I'm kind of being stupid here. I'm bound in Agak and fighting a yellow way in Western Karana. I need to get bound closer to here. But I show a few of these fights. I think it's interesting that Fear Kite is that strong. If you can get it to hit, you can kill some things that are yellow and red, which in this game, you know how it goes. That's normally not going to happen. A blue is meant to be fought by a group, unless you're a certain class with certain solo skills. That's how the game is designed. You're not supposed to be soloing for real. Even though a lot of us do, the way the game is designed is for groups to be fighting these mobs because these mobs are so strong. That's why Enchanter is so good, because you can charm a mob that is designed to fight a group, and have that mob fight another mob, and now it just works so good because of that. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like a blue, you should be able to beat a blue by yourself, solo, but the higher level you get, it gets harder and harder and harder. And, the game is really kind of, you don't really want to be like fighting evens or yellows or reds or anything like that after probably around this level 30 or something like that. I mean, you can earlier if you want to risk it, but Fear Kite kind of makes it possible as long as they're within range. I swear I beat him when he was red, but I can't confirm or deny that. You know what I mean? And all the footage here is me beating him while he was yellow. Not sure why I'm showing the binding wound, but leveling up my bind wound. Here we go again. We're going to go after him again. Level 28, Grim Aura, Vampiric Embrace. Got my pet. Not sure that my pet's doing barely anything to this guy. Looking for him. Trying to locate Ulrich. See if I can get him. My idea for future videos, I do want to do a hardcore challenge, I think. Like if I die, I'm done type of deal. I think on a paladin. That's one idea I have. It's probably further down the road, though. And then I want to do, on the Shadow Knight, the next thing I want to do is Runny Eye. If anybody has any information about Runny Eye or any opinions on Runny Eye, put it in the comments. I just feel like if I don't go now, like now's the time to go. You know what I mean? I'm level 28. The zone is meant for like up to level 30, and I don't want to be going in there and everything's green and nothing's useful and I can't get any experience. So I think right around now, 28 to 30 would be the best time to go into Runny Eye, but let me know in the comments. I don't want to miss any dungeons especially. Like, I'm interested in the Karanas and finding camps and finding dad camps and stuff like that, but I'm also wanting to see dungeons I haven't seen before or I saw like once back in the day. Like Runny Eye and Split Paw and Permafrost and anything like that. There's a lot of Valius dungeons I haven't seen. There was a lot of Kunark dungeons I hadn't seen until I played my Shaman and went into all those and with my Necro and my Enchanter and stuff like that. So looking to see all these things I never got to see back in the day. That's my main thing is to make YouTube videos, of course. And then I do love the game and I just want to play the game, but my like a little bit down the line there is I want to see things I didn't get to see back in the day as I do all those things. Another thing to mention, I'm trying to cast Fear, resisted. Hit him for 66 though. I wonder if I could fight him toe to toe. I don't think so. I think he would get me, even if I just hit life tap the whole time. I think he would get me, but I am a little bit twinked. Another thing you got to keep in mind, I'm not like super twinked or anything, but I'm not your normal level 28 that just picked up rusty weapons and rawhide and stuff. I did have a regen breastplate. I have a pretty good weapon. I have something in every slot, but I'm not super twinked out. So I'm somewhere in the middle. But got him with the fear. So as long as he's not hitting me, I can win. If he's snared and feared, he's not hitting me. He's not killing me. So I just got to keep him. That's the main. If you want to try this yourself, the main thing is make sure you get him snared, make sure you get him feared, and go from there. If you're at like 30% health, you might want to just run it. It's not that bad. That's why I don't think a hardcore challenge would be that bad. Just because of strafe run. Like if you get into trouble, just strafe run. And I know people get hit by like trains or get hit out of nowhere, stuff like that. But I mean, you gotta expect the worst. Never put yourself in a spot where you can get trained, be fighting things you can kill, and it might even be kind of boring. It's exciting overall to do a hardcore challenge because if you die, it's over and you're done and you destroy your character or whatever. But it can also be kind of boring too. I think it's two different sides of the spectrum. It could be either one. But there I got him there with no harm touch, so I wanted to show that. First time I had to use my harm touch. That time I did not. And I think I kill him at least one more time here. But I'm all over the place on this video today, just trying to get y'all something. What else is new? The laptop was being stupid. I'm playing a new game, and you guys might be interested in it. Path of Exile. Have you ever heard of it? It's kind of like Diablo. I'm being slightly sarcastic when I say that because I've even heard of it before. I've just never played it, and I started playing it this past Sunday. So if you want to see me figure that game out, I'm doing a witch, which is kind of like a necromancer in Diablo, where you just raise a bunch of minions. That's gonna be what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna try to like go for a build where I got a bunch of minions. I'm like raising zombies up, and they're running with me. Of course, it gets dark, but let's see this next one. Yeah, that's all the news I got for you. Really is every mother effing Wednesday, right? Runny Eye coming soon. Hardcore Challenge maybe coming soon. Path of Exile is happening right now every Sunday on live stream. And I may add, I don't know, I'm giving you guys an extra video a month. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'll give you an extra one. I don't know if it's this month or next month it's going to start because I think I already gave you an extra one this month maybe. But I'm going to give you 5 videos a month, every single Wednesday and then some other day throughout the month. But now, like, instead of doing EverQuest on Sundays, I'm doing Path of Exile. I'm hoping that'll jump for the channel. Reason I picked that one is because it's free to play. It's like Diablo. I like those kinds of games. Those are like my second favorites after like an MMORPG. Um, I played Diablo 1, Diablo 2, all kinds of stuff like that. And those are some of my favorite games outside of, EverQuest and WoW would be like Diablo. Um, so come check it out, man. Like, show it some support if you want to see it continue. The reason I'm playing it is because it's free to play. It's on PlayStation, and Path of Exile 2, I think, is coming out soon or is very close. It's in a beta right now. Um, I know it's like semi-available. I'm not sure. It's coming soon. Like Path of Exile 2 is coming soon. So I figured might as well play 1 because people might be looking that up right now. It's kind of like when Elden Ring was coming out, people were replaying like Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Sekiro, Bloodborne. So I'm hoping when a game's about to come out, people play the game, that preceded it. So I'm hoping I get a little bit of traction and traffic from that. So playing Path of Exile 1 on the weekend on Sundays. So come check it out, come show it some love if you like stuff like that. I feel like it's a perfect, like it might be the thing. It's not really doing much right now, but we got to give it a little chance first. I'm not going to judge it too harshly. But got him with the snare and the fear there. Chasing after him. 66 points of damage. Fear wore off. He turns around. He smacks me in the face. Trying to fear him again. Got him. This feels so good, dude. This feels so good. You got to. I know it's dangerous and nobody wants to die and lose experience. And look how fast fear wears off and stuff like that and all the resists and whatnot. But this type of thing feels very satisfying. And I just wanted to show he's yellow. He's level 30. I'm level 28. This is so satisfying. It feels like naughty. It feels naughty, like something you shouldn't be doing. Like, oh, I'm killing a yellow at level 28. Probably exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I mean. Like, definitely didn't. Like, if I had to fight him toe to toe, he would kill me. So being able to kill him feels really good. It kind of feels like the enchanter with like charm fighting when I make that happen and it goes super smooth and I kill 2 things at once and get experience for both things and kill my pet and you know that feels really good too. But this so dangerous. I'd be way back in Agok. I'd have to make such a long run. There's not even like super reward for doing it. He drops like a rusty weapon. I don't know. It's kind of like doing a hardcore. Like there's no reward for it really. You're just doing it because it's hard. And wanted to kill this yellow and show you guys me killing Ulrich here. Looking pretty good right now. He's almost dead. He's running away. He's taking that walk. Bang, killed him. Pretty cool. Giving me some chunks of experience. It does take a while. He'd spawn. He's a 6-minute spawn. The bard was a 20. The bard was 11 minutes, right? Or 12 minutes or something like that. But Ulrich is a 6-minute. So now it's getting pretty consistent at it. I think I killed him like 5, 6 times in a row. Maybe I had to run once. I had to use harm touch once. So, out of 6 or 7 times, I had trouble like 2 times. One of them was the harm touch time. Whoa. One of them, sorry about that, was I did have to zone it. But the zone is kind of like right there, as long as you strafe run. That's what I was saying earlier. Like in a hardcore, I totally understand, like, you can die out of nowhere, obviously. But I would just say, if you're a paladin, just make sure you always have lay on hands. You could sit there somewhere super safe and let it recharge and just never play unless you have it, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it could be a little bit boring. It's super exciting, but it's also, if you're doing it right, it's got to be a little bit boring too. Because that's what you would have to do, right? That's what I would do. I would sit there and just leave the game on. Sit somewhere like in a city, in a house where there's no possible way anything kills me, and wait out the lay on hands if I have to use it. So that way I never play unless I have it on. And then, like, you set a certain amount of HP if you're in a fight. All right, if I get to 40%, I'm running, And then you only use your lay on hands if you're like running, and you're already running from a fight, and you can't make it. That's when you use it. And then you just never sit anywhere where there can possibly be a train. Like, you never sit at a zone line. You would sit somewhere. I don't know, man. You just gotta. It's tough. You gotta figure it out. Like, okay, I'm gonna sit here because no one, like where I sit when I'm doing this camp. I sit way in the corner of the zone, way down on the beach, by the water, around the corner of a mountain. Like, nobody ever goes down there. Even if they were skirting the edge of the zone, they would skip that little corner. They would not run to that corner. So you got to find places where nobody would go. All right, snared him. I guess I killed him 4 times. Feared him. Got him. So it's going perfectly so far. See if we can hit him. 36. Pet doing nothing. 66, 66, 666. Let's go. Ooh, 28. Come on, baby. He's still walking. He's still taking that walk. You never know how long it's going to last. Fear wore off. All right, we got to get it back on him. See how it goes. All right, he interrupted me somehow, even though I have frontal stun immunity, which is strange, but okay. He hit me for a bunch of damage right there. Still trying to get that fear off. Got it, finally. So if I cast fear, and then it wore off immediately, and so did engulfing. If I cast fear and he resists, I'll immediately cast life tap after while I'm waiting for the GCD. All right, we got fear, but he's not snared now. But hey, got him off me, and bang, it hit finally. All right, so we got him set up all again. He's feared, he's snared. It's 93 points of damage. Bang. Smacking him around while he takes that walk. I was wondering how fun, like, fear kiting would be on a Shadow Knight, or how viable it would be. How often do they actually do it? I'm not sure. Whenever I think of a Shadow Knight, I think of, like, they're grouping, they're the tank, maybe they're doing feign death. They have a little crappy pet. That's how I always thought of a Shadow Knight. But then I played a Necro, and I'm like, well, Shadow Knight's kind of similar. It's like the hybrid version of a Necro. So does it fear kite? I saw one fear kiting a long time ago. I saw a Shadow Knight doing fear kite. I'm like, ooh, that's neat. Like, he has a pet. He's the one running behind him, hitting him real hard from behind. Like, it was kind of neat to see. It's kind of like when a ranger bow kites. Like, it's neat. Something you don't think about too much. I don't really think about Shadow Knight's fear kiting because they're more like a tank, a melee. All right, so engulfing wore off, but I did get fear to go off. It is a close fight here. He resisted engulfing. So he's at 40, I'm at 40, something like that. Still trying to hit him with the engulfing. Got it. So the safe, you want to get the engulfing. You want to make sure to hit that snare. That way you can run if you need to. And then that way he don't go get other people too, you know what I mean? Hit him for 98 there. It's going to be a close fight. Hit him with the life tap. Bang, 92. I got lucky there a little bit. I was low on health and I hit him for a couple 90s. But that's why it's so satisfying, because you don't know if you're going to win or not. But if you do everything right, and if everything goes your way, you will win. But yeah, he just drops that crappy, rusty halberd or whatever. That's mostly it for this one. I'm going to pause it so it doesn't end. But I thought I wanted to show off a little bit. Killing a yellow, a level 30 with my level 28 Shadow Knight by fear kiting. And then let you guys know, I'm looking to do Runny Eye soon, because I think I'm gonna start getting to the top of the level range. I want to do Trents, Runny Eye, split paw, outside of split paw, inside of split paw. I want to head over to permafrost and over there. Those are my things that I'm going to do here pretty soon. Then I wanted to tell you about Path of Exile. We're doing that on Sundays, maybe even Thursdays, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Stay tuned. I am playing a witch, which is like a necro, raise a bunch of minions. I've been playing it uh off stream. I like went through the beginning again with like a Templar. I went through the beginning again with an Archer, just trying to understand the game and how it works. It's got like materia and sockets and yeah. Anyway, I better get out of here. You guys are the best. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below, and I'll see y'all next time, which should be next Wednesday if nothing else. Every mother effing Wednesday. Subscribe. Let's go. Peace out.